Hey, Miss Goodman's class and Miss White's class. So today we are going to do our exit ticket corrections from our exit ticket from yesterday, which was Monday. So go ahead and write down problem 1 if you got problem 1 wrong. If you got problem 2, pause, write down problem 2. If you got problem 3, write down problem 3. So we're going to work them out in order. Skip to the part that you need to see for which problem. I'll start with problem number 1. So in this problem, we are solving a two-step equation. So of course, we're using our PEMDAS in reverse, like always, starting with our addition and subtraction. Okay, so some of you may have looked and saw, oh, I see subtraction here. I need to move this to the other side. Well, no, you don't want to start there because this is attached to m. It says 4 times m, so that's multiplication. Okay, so we're not starting there. We're looking for addition and subtraction. So some of you may have thought, oh, I want to put this 15 over to this side. Can't do that. Reason is because you cannot put a single number, move it to the other side, then there would be nothing on the other side of the equal sign here. So that means we have to start here. So this is plus 5, so we want to do the inverse operation and do minus 5. This cancels. I'm going to bring down everything else. Negative 4m. I'll make my organization line here. Equals negative 15 minus 5. That's 15 bad guys if we're doing good guys, bad guys, and that's 5 more bad guys. So that's a team of 20 bad guys. So equals negative 20. Okay, now here all we have left is negative 4 times m is equal to negative 20. We want to isolate m. Remember quarantine, we got to be isolated. So we have to get rid of that negative 4 by dividing by both sides, because the inverse of 4 times m, or negative 4 times n, is of course dividing, because the inverse of multiplication is division. So we're dividing by both sides by negative 4. The side with the variable, this cancels. I'm going to bring down now m. Bring down my equal sign. I'll just bring it right here. And then negative 20 divided by 4. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. And it is positive 5. Okay? That's what you should have gotten for number 1. Now, number 2. This one, if you haven't, go ahead and write it down. We're still using our PEMDAS in reverse, starting with all addition and subtraction. Okay? Very important to remember that. So, once again, you cannot start here because if you move this negative 5 over to this side, there's nothing on that side of the equation. So we have to start here at this minus 6. So the inverse of minus 6 is plus 6. Okay. This, of course, cancels. Bring down your x over 4. Bring down your equal sign to keep it nice and organized. Now, you have 5 bad guys and 6 good guys, okay? So that means that if they were to get each other 1 for 1, you would have just left a positive 1. Okay. Now, the next thing you are going to do is to get rid of this 4 because it's isolating. We need to isolate that variable, which means get it all by itself. We have to multiply by the reciprocal. Wanted to see if you'd say it. Of course, I can't hear if you did, but maybe you said it at your house on your own. The reciprocal. What's the reciprocal of x over 4? 4 over 1. So you're just flipping it upside down, okay? 4 over 1. We do that, of course, to both sides. Take it all in. All right. Now, the side with the variable, this cancels. Yay! So I'm just left with x. I love that. Just scratch it out. Bye. Out of my life. Now, bring down your equal sign. Now, we have 1 times 4 over 1. 1 times anything is just what it is. What's 1 times 100? 100. What's 1 times 2/5? It's 2/5. So what is 1 times 4 over 1? It's 4 over 1. And 4 over 1, 4 divided by 1 is just 4. So your answer should have just been x equals 4. Okay? That was number 2. Number 3, last one of the day. Let's see how you did. So again, we're always using that reverse PEMDAS when solving any equation, which includes inequalities, but today we're just doing an equation with an equal sign. So if you started by trying to move this -10 because you thought, oh, addition, subtraction, because you cannot put a singular number to the other side. Remember, you can't have it to where there's nothing on this side of the equal sign. So I'm going to start here. Now, what I have here is a number on the outside of parentheses. That means that I have to distribute that number, which means multiply it by everything inside. So I just put my little arrows. That's what you always do whenever you have a number outside of the parentheses. So 10 times k is 10k. 10 times -9, that's a positive times a negative. And a positive times a negative is a negative. Okay, so that would be -90. Oops. Okay, so I have 10k minus 90. Minus 90 is the same as -90. Remember, a minus sign and a negative sign is the same. Now, bring down your equal sign. And we're just going to bring down this -10. Okay. Now what? Let's assess. Let's see what we got. All right. So some of you might have looked straight at here and you thought, oh, I'm going to move that -10 over. Once again, you can't. You can't put something from that's alone to the other side. This 10k you can't do anything with because it has a variable. I'm going to have to divide to get rid of that at the end. So I can do this. Plus 90 to both sides. I'm doing the inverse. Okay, plus 90. All right, this cancels. I bring down my 10k. I bring down my equal sign. And now, -10, that's 10 bad guys, plus 90 good guys. Who's going to win in this fight? Obviously, it's going to be the good guys are going to win, but how many of them are going to die in the process? 10. So what are you going to have left? 80 good guys. All right, so here we have 10k equals 80. We are almost there. We just need to isolate k, so we have to do the inverse of 10 times k, which is divided by 10. So we're dividing. Ah, so tiny. So the side with the variable cancels. I'm just going to rewrite this over here. So k, oops. So yeah, k is on this side. K equals 80 divided by 10 is 8. So 8 equals k, which is the same as k equals 8. All right, I hope that helps. Now you'll just want to fill out your exit ticket reflection. Enjoy the rest of class.